Hi, welcome back again. We go on with our tutorial to build this room. Today I want to first make the room. So we add mesh or plane, rotate X 90 degrees, bring them in front, scale up, scale X, that is it. Then edit mode, extrude, and bring it backward. We let it open because here comes the cam layer in, but it must be close to get the real light. So that is for first all. In this moment I only will bring in there the window. So I get it there and take here a loop and there a loop. That's it. And I want to texture them from the inner part. So for this time, later we must make that reverse. X, I delete the edges so that I see what I do in this room. And I take here the top part of the window and the down part of it. So it's like that. A little bit deeper. Good, that we can open this face. So X, delete only faces. So this open. There comes later in. So we want to make here these textures on the bottom, on the side, and on the front there. To get that, I will make here a cut from the seeable part to the not seeable part. Good. So then we need to mark seam here some. That means what's that for shit? That's Windows 10. I don't like it. So I want to mark seam that so I can handle the faces better. So we get here this stuff and UV mark seam. So when I now mark seam that, it will be easier to do that. Here we can't open. I will later see with light how that works. When it's good we can let it. Afterwards we must change that. Good. I go object mode and apply the scale. Now we have to do this parts, that means the bottom material. So we look from the top, numpad 7, take here the bottom and say we want a new material and we call it bottom and use nodes. Then we go to our shading, add texture, image texture, connect color with color, open up our texture folder, and I take here a packet. So that should be the packet, and the packet is there, but everywhere. Nice. Yeah, that is not the point. That here is the point. There it should be, so sign. And we sure need an unwrap. So we hit U, and then we can unwrap that. Now we see here the bottom. I think he can be a little bit smaller. So we get here, A to select all, and then scale it. You see in the right picture how it turns. I think such like that is okay. Then we go back to shading. We need more. We need this little displacement. That's like before in the other tutorials. We need here a math node. Get here the multiply. And get here a low value from 003 or such. And then we take here the color into the roughness to get that done. And you see that shines over all. That is not the point we want to have that. Yeah, here you see it. That is the glossiness of that, and that we don't want. So we have to place there a color ramp between roughness to change that amount of glossiness. That's enough. Here we go a little bit higher to get an effect there. I think for the start it's okay. I say not it is okay, it is only for start okay. Good. So we have that. Make it a little bit changing. No, that's all too hard. But it comes in the direction I want. So 03. Yeah, that's the always shiny effect. And I go here back, then it comes back to normal. Yeah, maybe such like that, but in the intensity more low. Good, we check it later. Don't have the nerves now for that. Good, we want to have here the sides. These both sides are with the tapete, we call it in Germany. So you call it tapete. Tapete. These notes. We want to have the tapete there, there, and there. So we assign tapete there. Then we place there also that image texture, color to color, open up and take the tapete. I get it from textures.com, I said it often, but maybe I should say it more. So you add a thing. Here we have the tapete somewhere. I must look where that is. Title walls, Shuko, yeah. Good. I want to take this here. I don't see it here. Why? I don't see that. Here. What's that? That's crap. So I look from numpad 3, hit U, and make it from view. If that is better, yes, that is better. Good. So we scale that down. That is good. Here we'll make the same. And I think also we should take here from view. So numpad 1, hit U, project from view. Then we have better that size, and that is all more likely. So then we look that we get here the same size as the other ones. We don't must be perfectly, but nearly. Yeah, you don't see a difference, so it's okay. Good, we have that 2 worlds, the bottom is there. We need the shading of that here. Here's the same like ever. Displacement, the math node, the multiply, low value 003, and take reference map on it. I think that is okay. Good. File, save. Next one is here is a wood. So you can look at different pages where you get textures and such. Some will have that. So numpad 3, hit view, project from view, plus new, call it wood. Use nodes, and here's the same like ever. We assign that to that wall. Then we get here the picture in, color to color, open up. I found a wood scene. So that we have from view, I hope. So we go back to UV editing, search here in the history my wood scene, and A to select all, scale up, and yeah, that should be it. There we have the wooden tapete. Good. Nice. So file, save. So that room, we let it like it is in a moment. Later we come back to it. Good. We go back to modeling. Numpad 1 is front view. And we close that later because of the light. The light later is the important thing to light up the scene correctly. So next is we want to make some books, but we make them primitive, nothing special there. So cube, scale down, scale Z, and scale Y. That should be a book. I know it is not absolutely correctly. Control R, make a loop in there, bring that here a little bit in front, and then we can bevel the top part. Control B, only a little, not much. At the down part also, and here we can take also a bevel in the last part here. Control P, move that, and then it's rounded up. Good. We can take that parts here and extrude them a little bit into, so we get more this 3D effect there. but then we must open up the site here. So when we take that word and delete that, then it's open up like a book. Same we can do here. Face selection. Select the faces, but only the faces we need. Be careful with that. Extrude it into and delete the word here on the side, so it's open up. Okay, what we need now is the front. So when we look from numpad 3, I must bring it here on another level. It is not good any moment. So we disable background selection, we get face selection, look from the front, B box selection, so we don't want to have that here. So with background selection, hold middle mouse button, then you can disable the other selected stuff that we don't need. So that is the front of the book. So we look from front, hit U and unwrap that. The non-uniform scale means object modes apply the scale of the book, then we can do it again, hit unwrap, project from view, done. So here we need 3 materials, so we make here plus, new, call one front book, then we need another one base, and we need another one sides. Good. So yeah. So we have to place all where it should be. So that means that front should be that front book. Then we invert the selected. So select invert. So the rest is selected. There we get the base color first, sign, and then we get only the faces for the sides. So Alt A to deselect all, C to get circle selection, and select the whole middle part. So there must be the side material sign. What happens here at the back? It's open. Don't know why. So we close it simply. F to close. F to close. Take that once and bring sides on it. Good. Now the base material will look from the top and say base select and hit U, project from view. Then we Alt A deselect all to get the sides selected and go to numpad 3 side view, hit U and project from view also. Good. We have done that. File, save. Now we go to the front book, shading, and add texture, image texture. Should be a texture from books, front. So we open up our texture folder. I get them from textures.com. You know that. I had some books there. That is the front. So we jump to our book. You see it is turned. So we get to UV editing, get here the history of our materials, get the books there, get our front selected. There's the front. Rotate X 90 degrees and place it over one of the books there. Scale X, scale Y, grab positioning, done. So we have the first book done. The base in this should be the same color as here, the green. So base, use nodes, color, we go on it, pipette, and take this green, and you see the rest is this green too. Wonderful. File, save. Now we need these sides. I have them in my download folder. You can get them, you know where. So I must look where I have that. Can be there. No. Then it can be there. Yeah, here. So I think we can take that here. Copy is not the best. I must search that's next time better textures. But for now it's okay. So good. Sides. Sides, we go to shading, we take there the image, color to color, open up, go texture folder, and take the sides. Where are the sides? There. Good. Yeah, once you place them there, that's good. We look in the UV editor, like what he do there. So Alt A, deselect all, sides select. That is this part, so we can scale them up. Grab, position, scale in the Y. And then we have here the sides from the book. Good, that is one book. We want to have more than one, you see there. So we make Shift D, copy of that. He automatically makes the materials with the extension. So it's the same material, but we can change them without changing the original materials. So front book, we go to the UV editing, we are there. Then we get there the books from the front. Then we say book front should be selected. So we go to edit mode, Alt A, deselect all, front book selected, and we go now from here to the next book. So grab, we go to that red book maybe, scale X a little, and maybe you must adjust it here a little. So when you see, select only that and grab X, you can move that a little bit around so that it looks better from that. You see our book has other colors, so the base color should be other. So we take the base color, click on the color, get the pipette there, and click on the red, so the book is red. The sides are the same, so we can let that. Yeah, and so we go on and make 3 other books. So Shift D. That book is a little bit bigger, so scale Z axis. So now we have here the 002. That's okay. We need now edit mode. Front book selected. And get another part of books. So grab that. Well, A to select all. Oh, I have changed that. That is not as good. From front, hit U, project from view. So we have a new one. Don't know that is so good, but who cares? Rotate X 90 degrees. Scale Y. Grabbing, positioning. Yeah, a little bit maybe. Scale X, a little bit smaller. Scale Y, a little bit longer. And then we have that one. We get the base color like ever. Pipette. We make it black. Something like black. So make it here darker. Good. Sides are there, so it's perfectly. We can scale it a little bit in the X, so that has other size that makes it more interesting. Shift D, we take another one, and it's like ever all chains, and we add all new. So select. It's the same fucking shit. When you ever change it, you must ever change it. It's yeah. I simply grab that by G and bring it over the other picture there. We have that. Then we take the base, color, pipette, white. So we have done that book, and we make one smaller at least. Shift D, make a copy, and scale C. The front edit mode is selected, that's good. So we grab that simply to the next one here and have it done. So the books are done. We go back to modeling, file, save as, living room 4 in my case. Now we want to place them a little bit more like you do in your home staging. Now rotate Z. So a little bit like that. That one rotates C. A little bit like that. That rotate Z a little there. So that we have a little variation in it and it don't looks too straight. Rotate Z. Good, we plug them all on the other front view orthographic. That is important, so that you see it directly from the front. We can place some a little there, some a little bit there to make it more nature. Good. Think that was it. That is the book part. We can put them all together. So object join. Books are done. Good. You can make some contrast in if you want to have it harder or such. Yeah. You know it from last time. Okay. File save. So next one. This picture I make simply. There's a picture like that on textures.com. So I add image as a plane, go to text, service, fucking stuff. Where is it? There. What I want to do, I've forgotten it. Here, the plan, okay. The world map. Rotate set 90 degrees. Rotate set 180 degrees. Thanks a lot. So, that should be our poster there on the wall. Control Z, Control X, scale. So, yeah. And then edit mode, face selection, extrude, and bring it a little bit back. So we have that picture too. Grab and bring it to the side in a moment. File, save. So what we got next? The chair we'll make next time. We can make here this little boxes there. That is simple stuff. Not as simple, but simple. Good. Yeah. Add mesh cube. Scale down. Scale X. Good. Then we can start to texture that. In this case we take all sides and mark them seam, so we can select all and hit mark seam. But I want to bring in a little bevel on each side. For that I make here Control R middle loop. Then I take the front face and hit Control B to bevel that a little and bring that then out a little. I think here's some on, so we can try it here too. Something went wrong here, but okay. Control B. And move it outside. That also. Good. What we don't need is that here. So UV clear seam for that inner face there. We only need the outer faces. That's enough. Good. We can bevel these edges too. Control B. So we have a little variation in it. But let me think about that. No, in real that is not that. So Control Z. Go back. We want to stay realistic, so okay. Good. We apply the scale first, then we hit edit mode, mark all, and unwrap that. We look in the UV editing that he makes from that. Okay, we can live with that. So we get shading. Let's look where we are. Here we need a material, so we call it box wood 1. Like ever, add image texture, open up, wood material. We have many. That is too fine. I must look for another one. So we go to my texture folder, and you can get it from textures.com. You know it. Hopefully you know it. Good. That are old material. That can be good. Or some like that we have all. Yeah, we have it. 93. Okay, we take that material. That one. So we have that. That is wonderful. That we want. And now we can bring the rest in. You know what I mean. That one. That one. And the math multiply 003 or such. Yeah, but it is too glossy and it should be inverted normally, I think, so that here must be a minus. Is a little bit too hard too, and it's too glossy. So I get here the color ramp. And make it not as glossy. A little bit less. That is the point. That's much glossy, that's less glossy. I think that is it. And we can make it here a little bit less. So 01. That should do it. Yeah, the glossiness, that is the factor there. But we can't make it too much. And we get an unrealistic effect there. I try to find the position to see it. And you only see it when you have much from them and much from them. Then you can see how it shines or reflects. Yeah, there you see it. So we give only a little and the rest is not our position to do that. Good. We have that. And from a little bit too lightened. Then we take there better some add color curve, RGB curve. I showed that to you in the last tutorial. Here we take the red part and make that other way. That's green. Green 2. Then we take the yellow part. That is darker, but not that dark that I would. That is nearly likely. blue. Yeah. Nearly like it should. That is the tone. Okay. Not really. By that material, that don't makes me feel good. I think that here with the minus is a problem because the shining then turns to better is to turn that here black to white and white to black. I think that can make a difference. Yeah, but it's too much. So only a little. I think that can work. Good. From that, sure, we make a copy. So we go back to modeling. If you don't want the same, then place some other there. Shift D, make a copy, rotate Y 90 degrees, bring it up to. Here we want to change the direction of it, or we turn it by itself. So rotate Z 90 degrees and scale X to get it longer. Front view numpad 1 and adjust that so that it fit. Good. Copy that to the bottom, and then we need this middle parts also, and then we can make the other wooden parts here too. This one, this one. But we will see here that we must turn to. You see it, that is the wrong way. Disable background selection, get that here. Go to the UV, get them both, rotate 90 degrees and get back to it. Rotate 90. Same we have to do here. Rotate 90. So that's better. Nice and easy. Done that. You can turn them if you want that it looks how I said it before. That is no problem. And if you want to have it darker, yes, then you can take here maybe some contrast more in. All is possibility. A possibility was possible. So color, bright and contrast, go in, and when you hit there, contrast higher, you see how that changed there, and when you make it darker, how it changed there, and you must find then your way, what you think that is correct for that. So you can handle that a little. Good. I will stop now for today. We see us then in the next tutorial part. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye. Bye.